Are you ready for today's story? Today, we are going to read this story about this little girl. What do you notice on the cover? She's looking out a window. I see a Christmas tree, and I see candles on a menorah. This makes me think that this girl celebrates Christmas and Hanukkah. Sometimes people celebrate more than one holiday. It's called Light the Lights, a story about celebrating Hanukkah and Christmas. Written by Margaret Moorman. Light the lights. Light the lights. And there it is again. Read with me. Light the lights. Ooh, it looks like a cold, windy day. There's no more leaves on the trees. That means it's getting near winter. It happened the same way every winter, when the world grew cold and afternoons became dark long before dinner time. Do you notice that happening now? It's getting darker earlier, and it's getting colder outside. One morning, Emma's father raised the shades in her room and said, "Sweetheart, tonight's the first night of Hanukkah. Time to get out the menorah." So they celebrate Hanukkah. After breakfast, Emma helped him take the old silver menorah out of the cabinet in the dining room. They unwrapped it carefully, then polished it with soft cloths and pink cream until it gleamed. Sometimes metal, especially like silver, does something called tarnishing, and it makes it look dirty. So if you get polish, you can shine it up and it will look good as new. That evening at sundown, that's when the sun goes down, Emma's father sang the ancient blessing. Her mother steadied Emma's hand to help her pass the flame from the shamash candle to the first Hanukkah candle. So in the middle here, they have the first candle, and that's the one they use to light the other ones. So since it's the first night of Hanukkah, she's going to use the big candle to light this candle. Only one on the first day. Every night for a week and a day, they added another candle. Emma's father would say, "Let's light the lights," and the ceremony would begin. The menorah sat on a table by the living room window, where all the people rushing home from work and all the neighbors up and down the street could catch a glimpse of it. So there's a menorah here, and look, these people are celebrating as well. Some nights, Emma watched until the candles burned down to their holders. Sometimes it's relaxing and peaceful to watch a candle burn, flickering in the night. On the fourth night, Uncle Ken and Aunt Betsy came to Emma's house with her cousins Sam and Kate. "There are strange lumps in my coat pocket," Uncle Ken complained. Emma and Sam reached and pulled out pouches of Hanukkah gelt. Peeling back the wrappers of the fat gold coins, they found sweet milk chocolate inside. So gelt are candy wrapped up in gold paper to make it look like it's a golden coin. But they play a game with a dreidel top, and they spin it and spin it and spin it, and whoever wins gets to have some of the gelt. Kate was too little to play dreidel, but she liked to watch Sam and Emma spin the top. When it was time for dinner, Kate tasted her first latkes, the crisp potato pancakes made especially for Hanukkah. So they're eating a special food for Hanukkah called latkes, the potato pancake. I love pancakes. Grandma Rose came to celebrate the 8th night. She and Emma danced together hand in hand. Oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah, they sang. At last, all the candles were lighted. The full menorah looked so beautiful and reflected in the dark panes of the window. Isn't that pretty? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus the 1 in the middle, the shamash. 8 plus 1 is 9 candles. After 8 days, Hanukkah is over. Then, one day, Emma's mother pulled down boxes of Christmas ornaments from the top shelf of the closet. Well, Pumpkin, shall we pick out our Christmas tree this morning? She asked. Some families only celebrate just Hanukkah. Some families only celebrate just Christmas. Some families celebrate both. Like the mom here, she celebrates Christmas and the dad celebrates Hanukkah. So when they got married, they celebrate both, so she celebrates both. Some families don't celebrate any of those holidays, and they have their own holidays they celebrate. That's what makes everyone's holidays special, because they're their own. Emma put on her jacket, boots, scarf, and mittens. If she put on jackets, boots, scarf, and mittens, what do you think the temperature is like outside? Yeah, ooh, cold. You need those things because it's cold. And went outside with her parents to search for the perfect tree. They're going to buy a tree at this tree stand here, where the tree farmer brings the trees and sells them to you. Sometimes you can go to a tree farm and cut down your own tree. Cut, and let it fall down. Sometimes people don't have real trees that they cut down. They get fake trees that they put together. The tree was heavy, so Emma helped her mother and father carry it home. They all said, "Merry Christmas!" to their neighbor Anne. Her dog Fluffy was wearing a new red jacket. Look at that little dog. He's wearing a jacket to keep warm. He opened his present early, Anne said. After lunch, Emma's friends Natalia and Patrick came over to help trim the tree. Trim the tree means to decorate the tree. Trim can also mean like if you're getting a little trim in your hair, you're getting a little haircut. But trim also means to put the decorations on the tree. If you trim a cake, that means you're putting decorations on a cake. So trim has two meanings. There were gingerbread men, sugar cookies shaped like trees, and reindeer. Emma's mother set out the cups of hot chocolate and a tray of Christmas cookies. Ooh, look! Gingerbread men. Did you ever have a gingerbread cookie before? How about a sugar cookie? I love to bake cookies for the holidays. That's one of my traditions. I always do that. Do you bake cookies too for the holidays? Let's see. Emma's mother set out cups of hot chocolate and a tray of Christmas cookies. There were gingerbread men, sugar cookies shaped like trees, and reindeer, and little white powdery balls with nuts inside. Oh, there they are, all together doing the tree. Emma's father played the piano and everyone sang, "Joy to the world." Emma knew the whole tune and most of the words by heart. There she is singing. And Dad's at the piano. And I just noticed over here on this piano, does anybody know what that plant is called? It's a kind of a cactus, and it has red flowers on the end, and it's actually called a Christmas cactus. My mom has a Christmas cactus. When all the decorations were out of their boxes and on the tree, Emma's mother said, "Let's light the lights." Hey, I think her dad said that when they were lighting the menorah. He said, "Let's light the lights," because there's lights at Hanukkah. Now Mom says, "Let's light the lights," because there's lights at Christmas. Emma's mother said, "Let's light the lights." Every bough sparkled with silvery tinsel and shiny glass balls. On Christmas Eve, while Emma was sleeping in the dark house, Santa Claus came quietly and left presents under the tree. He also turned on the lights for Christmas morning. How did he know that Emma would wake up before dawn? Dawn means morning. So when the lights were turned on, she could peek and see it. Should you sneak out of your bed and peek? No, you probably shouldn't, but she did anyway. After the holidays, Emma helped wrap the Hanukkah menorah and the Christmas ornaments and put them away for next year, because our holidays come around only once a year. But she remembered the bright winter lights in the dark winter nights for a long, long time. When it's over, you have to wait a whole year for it to come back again. But you can still think about it. And if you took pictures, you can look at the pictures of all the fun times. The end. There's the lights for the menorah and the lights for the Christmas tree. I hope you enjoyed our story today, friends. Have a good day.